The fast food industry has grown from $6 billion in sales from 1970 to over $570 billion today globally. The restaurant leading this industry is famous for its burgers, fries, and a drink, McDonald's. Employing over 210,000 people, how did McDonald's go from a San Bernardino restaurant to over 37,855 outlets in 120 countries, having a global impact? The short answer is that McDonald's has created a better business system, constantly innovating their methods and controls, allowing them to grow and be more profitable. McDonald's was founded by two brothers, Richard and Maurice James McDonald, in San Bernardino, California. It was later bought by Ray Kroc, who indirectly also brought the system the brothers had built. Kroc was a salesman from Illinois who, after receiving a big order from brother for a mixer, decided to go and see them in 1954. He saw that the customers were pleased with the food they were receiving and they had big lineups. Before Ray, the brothers were selling $200,000 worth of food a year from their speedy service systems, known today as fast food. The brothers have been in the restaurant business for many years. One day they sat down and looked at their numbers, pulling out every receipt and every transaction. Thinking about ways to improve their service, they decided to shut down doors and reopened in 3 months. The result was a shorter menu, but a lot more effective system. Inspired by Henry Ford's assembly line at the time, the brothers built a system where they could serve their customers quickly. With a handful of employees, everyone had a task and the service was quick. Historians have it that the first customer at the newly reopened McDonald's was a 9-year-old girl ordering a bag of hamburgers. With the approach of selling to the masses, they dropped their prices down by 50%. The brothers introduced French fries as we know of them today. They also included milkshakes. Searching for a mixer machine, they ran into Ray Kroc, who served in the military, interestingly enough, alongside Walt Disney. Ray, curious to see the brothers' operation, decided to pay them a visit. Seeing how the brothers operated, Ray started to work with them in building McDonald's. In 1961, Kroc purchased the franchise from the brothers for $2.7 million. Ray Kroc quickly became the face of McDonald's. Ray had a vision from the very beginning. His leadership guided McDonald's from one location in Des Plaines, Illinois, to a global restaurant franchise. Under his leadership, McDonald's soon opened 1,000 outlets before the end of the decade. No one expected the company to become what they are today. McDonald's, more than any other fast food franchise, changed the way we eat and the way we spend our money. Not by changing their hamburger, but because they created a better business system. Ray Kroc took it mainstream by taking the idea in one store and duplicating it to the next. From the very beginning, Ray wanted to build a system rather than to rely on a brand. Growth was rapid in the 1990s. McDonald's was opening a store somewhere in the world every 5 hours. It effectively became the most popular family restaurant, emphasizing affordable food and a fun place for the family to be at. Ray's belief in building a system was strong. In 1961, he launched a training school, Hamburger University. Hamburger University is a training facility of McDonald's located in Chicago, Illinois. The corporate university was designed to instruct personnel employed by McDonald's in the various aspects of restaurant management. With a vision of serving everyone, everywhere consistently, the school emphasizes consistent restaurant operations procedures, service, quality, and cleanliness. Today, anyone looking to own a McDonald's location has to attend the program to learn and implement Ray Kroc's vision. This helps the franchise keep consistency and also increases productivity. If you have been to a drive-thru of McDonald's, you may have noticed the 2 windows. This concept was also implemented by Ray Kroc. The goal of having 2 separate windows were to have a quick turnaround for customers at a drive-thru, one to pay, one to get food. McDonald's is always looking for ways to innovate. In 2014, McDonald's spent approximately $3 billion on restaurant renovations, creating more family-friendly environments for people to stay longer and socialize, introducing Wi-Fi, upgrading children's playing area. They also constantly test out new items for their menu. When they were starting out, they had a burger, fries, and a drink. But things such as Filet-O-Fish, salads, Happy Meal were added later. But McDonald's does not randomly introduce an item. As the CEO, James Skinner, once said, McDonald's doesn't put something on the menu until it can be produced at the speed of McDonald's. They work closely with experts for nutrition and children's well-being. Looking to improve their service time, they introduced smartphone ordering and self-service kiosks. With a strong foundation of having effective processes and procedures, welcoming innovation, fighting through challenges, listening to their customers, and by maintaining consistency, they have built confidence in their customers for the brand. McDonald's is a place where their team members are asked to be friendly and provide service with a smile. A place for children to be at. A place where you can socialize, making them one of the largest restaurant operators in the world. Feel free to socialize down in the comments by letting us know your favorite McDonald's item, and keep an eye out for our upcoming videos. Until next time, have a good one.